Page 60, this is number 2 at the bottom of the page, the Etude, or an excerpt from an Etude. We see a lot of block chords here, a lot of staccatos. It looks like it's more of an Etude in block chords and technique for block chords. Look it over, it's 2 lines long, treble, bass, clef, no sharps or flats in the key signatures, so it's either in C major or A minor. If you look at the last measure, it's here. Figure it's a C chord, we're probably in C major. However, do the scale and arpeggio for both, C major and A minor. Yeah. 6 8 times, so an eighth note gets a count, which explains why there's eighth notes everywhere. Right hand first. Now this fingering, you have a C chord in versions. Here, and then second version. Then I want you to come down. Then the 4 chord, then 1 chord, and then it's kind of like a 5/7. That's sort of what we're doing. Now going in the last 2 measures, let's look at that. You hear? Then come down a bit, then you hear, and then on 1 3. So it's a repeated note. You can change there. Now I don't like this fingering at all. I don't like this. This is a poor fingering in my opinion. Because you're just moving around too much. I can catch all those notes in that first measure here. That is actually what they are. It's an extended position, C chord, and I can do that. That. However, since it's an etude, a lot of times in etudes, part of the etude is the fingering. So in that case, I'm not going to change the fingering because we need this practice. Even though it's a poor fingering, it's good practice to get these here. The patterns of these inversions. I'll get the word eventually. It's inversions. So I'm going to leave the fingering alone on that one, even though I don't care for it. And the left hand, you just got these chords. 1 chord, 4 chord. Yeah, whatever. Put the hands together. Now remember, an eighth note gets a count. So it's 1, 2, 3. Now as you're doing this, you got to get the left hand up. And since you're moving here, I don't want to move them at the same time. So when do I move the left hand? I can do it immediately. That way it's ready to go. Or I can move it there. And then the rhythm, well, eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would be nice eventually if you could get to where you don't have to look at the keyboard to do this. You can go here. Eventually. You have to look at first, of course, but try and get to where you can feel that distance. Whatever the distance is, eventually. And this, get to where you can do that without looking at the keyboard. Just coming down 2 notes. Now once I have the notes and the rhythms, I go get rid of the hesitations, and once those are gone, I think about the articulation. This is staccato, short staccato. I'm flexing at the wrist here. It's here. I'm on the key and I bounce off. Then the dynamics, and in this case, it's going to be both hands pretty much, for the most part. At least for the first few measures, it is. Sort of loud, mezzo forte. But then when you get to measure 4, here it's the left hand, or right hand. And you're coming down a saw. The left hand needs to be out of the way here. Now both hands are soft to measure 5. And then at the end, you're going back up to loud. It's probably both hands out. Well, sort of loud. You know what I mean. When you're first doing dynamics, a lot of times you have to force them. They're artificial. You're just trying to see how loud do I need to be here and how much weight or whatever. But as you get to know the piece and you get into the piece, the dynamics need to become automatic and you feel them just like you feel the rhythm and anything else. As far as the speed goes, Again, 6/8 time. Are we going to talk about the natural accents, or are we talking about the notes? The notes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably what it is, because the natural accents are 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't think so. So it's going to have to be the speed of the beat. 1, 2, 3 on all of them, all the way through. Somewhere like that. That would be my speed for now. Give me a cup of coffee or a glass of wine or a beer, and that would change, I'm sure. Now there's a note under this to transpose this to D major. Well, that'll be a kicker. Well, C major's here, D major's here. We're going up a whole step. So we just need to know the chords. Well, it's the one chord, so D, it's here. I would like to do a 4 on that one. But you can do a 5 if you want. And then the 4 chord is here, and then the 1 chord, and then here. Watch out there and measure 4, because the thumb goes down a half step. That's a C sharp. See, and here we went down a half step. Here we gotta do the same thing. So if you don't fit there, you gotta do that. So you figure out what the chords are first. Left hand, instead of 1 chord, you're here. 1 chord, 4 chord, 1 chord, and then up, and then 4. So you figure out what the chords are, and then you put them together. Well, good luck with that. Yeah, you transpose it to D major. It's too hard for me. Let's play this together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the louds and softs, we're just playing notes and rhythms. I'll give us 6 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, go. Press, press.